Don't think for 1 minute that this is just I put the video together and then bang, it's done. No, it takes me probably about 15, 20 minutes, sometimes a half an hour to get this starting sentence out. And that's the hardest part about this. But I'm having fun nonetheless. I'm loving doing this. And I'm glad you guys are watching these videos because this is so important. And this is not just so important, this is the most important thing in your life that you can do is following God. And I'll tell you why. Before I get into the verses, I want to read one verse from Psalm 18, verse 30. It says, "As for God, his way is perfect. The Lord's word is flawless. He shields those who seek him out." When we go to God, when we look for him, he protects us from everything that's going to destroy us in this world. And that's what Jesus was doing when he was going around Israel, when he started his ministry. He's going around the cities of Israel. He's opening up the word of God to them. He's teaching them in their synagogues. He's healing them of their sicknesses and their infirmities. And the people are getting excited, and they want more. And they're following him, and the crowds are growing. And Jesus says, you know what? This is a great time to teach everybody because these people want to follow me. So if they're going to want to follow me, I'm going to teach them how to follow me. And Jesus presents to us the Beatitudes. We talked about that last week, the blessings. If we look at it as a step ladder, step 1, 2, 3, and all the way up, we can look at it as a ladder from earth to God. This is what we have to do to get to God. The first beatitude he gave us, the first rung in the ladder, is, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." Last week I told you, being poor in spirit is the same thing as when a beggar comes up to you in your car or on the street. The beggar is coming up to you and he's saying, I have nothing. I need your help. And he's begging. That's how you go to God. When you go to God that way, heaven opens up to you. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. When you go to God like that, heaven opens up. Heaven is available to you. Everything that is in heaven can be yours. The second beatitude, or the second step in this ladder that we're going to climb, is blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. Now, this has absolutely nothing to do with when somebody close to you dies and you are sad and God's going to comfort you. Yes, God will comfort you. There's no question about it. He does that. But this verse doesn't explain that. What this verse is saying is that when you go to God as a beggar, realizing that you have nothing and that you need his help, you're going there, and when you get to that point, you are going to look at yourself and you are going to say, I am a sinner. I am dirty. I am disgusting. I can't stand in perfect glory the way I am. And this hurts. It hurts so much that I want to cry. I'm broken. Which is kind of the same thing as when somebody dies. You know that feeling when somebody dies. You know what it hurts. You know how bad it hurts. Whether it's a family member, a friend, a pet. You know how much it hurts. When we go to God sorry for our sin, it's the same kind of feeling. It's the same thing. So if you want to get to God, if you want heaven to be open to you, you've got ladders. You got a ladder to climb. You've got rungs on a ladder. The first one is you've got to go to God begging for his help. You've got to go to God sorry for your sin. Those are the first two steps. When you get to those two steps, you can seek God and God will be there. Because like the Psalm says that I read in the beginning, when you seek him out, he will shield you. He will protect you. The God of the universe will take care of you when you realize that you need his help and that there's nothing you can do. Next week, we're going to go on the third step up the ladder. That's going to be about being meek. The secret is that it doesn't mean what you think it means. Meek isn't just meek. All right, we'll talk about that. Have a great week.